Hey guys, what's happening? This is Busa coming at you all the way from South Africa. Just a quick update on what's been happening on the crypto world in the past week. This is your weekly update. So we're sitting at about $144 billion market cap, the entire market cap, and trading volume is been going up steadily, which is very good. So we're sitting at about $6.2 billion in terms of trading volume. That is the volume that has been traded in the past 24 hours, which is really good. And I cannot wait until we hit the $1 trillion. Even before $1 trillion, just hitting those double digits on billions in trading volume. Once we get to about 10 billion dollars, $20 billion, $30 billion, then we're really going to see the market really pushing up and giving out a lot of profits for those who are already involved. Bitcoin dominance is sitting at about 46.2%. So it has gone down a little bit. I think last week it was about 49.1% or something like that. All right. So let's quickly have a look at the markets. Bitcoin sitting steadily at about $4,000. So we've gone down a little bit also on Bitcoin. So we're sitting at about $4,000, which is still good. So we are steady at $4,000. We're not going down below $4,000. We did just a little bit last week, but then we quickly went up again. Interesting. Ethereum gave us a nice push. I mean, at some point, Ethereum last week was about 280 or so dollars. So $280, $290. It had gone down below $300. So we pushed up a little bit also all the way back to 320, which is what I like about Ethereum. And I'm still hoping that we can push up to about 350 and go to test the all-time high that we had created a few weeks back, or 2 months back, when it was at about 390, almost $400. So I'm looking forward to that, which I think we will get to it soon. Bitcoin Cash is the biggest mover this week. We're looking at about 124% increase in the last 7 days. Moved up. We're sitting at about 695. It actually went higher than 695. I think it did touch about $800. So let's have a quick look at the graph for Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash. Yeah, there we go. About on the 20th, which is yesterday, 700. There we go. Yesterday again, about $825 that we got to with Bitcoin Cash. So we still want to see. And also on the 19th, it really pushed. It really pushed on the 19th, which was on a Saturday, the 19th of August 2017. It went to $900. So trying to get to that $1,000 mark. It's trying to get to that $1,000 mark. So good push on Bitcoin Cash. So let's quickly have a look at the other currencies. Ripple, we are stagnant on Ripple. We're still sitting at about 15 cents. So as you can see, in the past 7 days, it actually went down by 10%. So Ripple, we've been stagnant for quite a while. IOTA also retraced a little bit. So we're sitting at about 89 cents. It had gone up above $1. IOTA had gone above $1, but as a market moves up in the way that it was moving, it has to take a retrace. So it has to come back a little bit as people are taking profits also. So same thing with Dash. Dash, we had a good increase also this week on Dash. So we're sitting at about 289. So we had about 44% increase on Dash. And then Neo has been retracing also. We fell from $51. We fell from $51, which we saw in the last 2 weeks when we reached about $51, which is normal because the way that it was really pushing up in a short period of space. I mean, from $5 to about $51 in a very short period of space. So it was really moving up. So as more people are taking profits, the market has to retrace, and we'll quickly have a look at some technicals on Neo, which I think that I might get in also again on some Neo, maybe just buy a few more Neos again. I think this is a good price to get in. It has been also bouncing back to $34, $35, and then it pushes up all the way to 40 again, and then it comes down to $34, pushes up to 40 again. So Ethereum Classic, we are stagnant also here. We're playing around $13 and $14. So in the last 7 days, we lost about 2%. So we're down about 2% in the last 30 days. So let's quickly have a look at some technicals on Neo. Neo is quite pushing down after going all the way up. So I'm looking at a daily chart when it comes to Neo, and I've got my my Fibonacci in place right now, swing low, swing high, and you can see that we are on a retrace currently. So we just this candlestick, which is a day's candlestick, is just breaking the 38% retracement. So we're still going down. I think what I'll do is maybe wait a little bit when it gets to about 50%, because you can see that the 50% zone is also working as a support. It bounced off the 50% zone here. This was, let me get my cross here. Have a look. When was this? The first bounce was on the 11th of August, and then we came down and tested it again the following day, which was on the 12th of August, and we had a huge downtrend, but then market pulled up again quickly on the 18th of August, and we are again trying to push down to that spot again. So which I think that 50% has been working as a good support area. It has been working as a good support area. We've got also our trend line going up there. It looks like we're trying to break it on the downside. So Neo is also pushing down a little bit, but depending on what you are in it for, are you in it for long term, short term? I mean, if you are in it for long term like I am, so I don't think that it's a bad place to be buying right now if you're going to be holding it the long term. But obviously, even when I'm holding long terms, I always try to get in at the good value rate, at the good rate, at the good positions in the best price as I can get to. So, all right, guys. So this is your update. This is your weekly update coming at you for this week. So let's have a look what will be happening this week. Maybe I'll try to do another video where we can go into some what's happening in the communities of all of these coins, what is being said, what are the developers saying, what is the community saying. I'll try to do, maybe probably next Monday when I do another video, it will include all of those things. But for now, this is your boy Busa. Peace out. Have a lovely week.